I ain't gonna lie. I got a problem with Nike. They dropped Kyrie for less. Are they gonna drop Drake? Hey Nike, how you doing? You gonna drop Drake? Let's get off into it. Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Read My Soul, and I'm back with another video for you. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's being blessed. Yes, if you're watching this, you're on the right side of history. Go make it a great day. My favorite saying of 2024 is, I'm not here to be right. I'm just here to be me. And if you're looking for the right opinion, I don't know where you can find that, but if you're looking for my opinion, you are in the right place. Let's get off into it, man. It's a lot of controversy going on right now, and I am tiptoeing away from the sneaker community. It's just really expensive right now. There's no Yeezy. I'm tired of buying retros, so I don't really have as much sneaker content as I would like. Every time I try to go for something, Travis Scott's, flea market, Air Force Ones, anytime I try to go to anything, I don't hit. So I'm just like, why am I fighting to give these people my hard-earned money? So if you subscribe to me for sneaker content, I apologize. This is the closest I can get to it, and it's a wee bit controversial. And I know people are going to be like, man, you're not going to get no deals. You're not going to get no whoa if you do this. And it's like, yo, I'm probably not going to get those anyway. I am everything the establishment does not want. But Nike, Kyrie Irving, I want to start there. We're going to get to Drake. We're going to get the nocta. And before we do that, let me just talk about me. I used to work for Nike. I actually worked at Nike from 2010 to 2014. I was an athlete within the store. They're called their employees athletes. So I was working at a Nike factory store. I won all the awards, Employee of the Year, my first year working there. Should have won it again, but that's neither here nor there. No matter what job I've ever been on, I've always been the top two, the top three employees, always in the running for Employee of the Month, always getting my name on surveys and things like that. That's who I am. I'm not coming at it like a person who wasn't a really good worker. I'm an extremely good worker. The things that went on in that store, it kind of showed me a lot of what corporations were, what working for a big corporation is. I left kind of very similar to the way Kanye left. I left Nike with a sour taste in my mouth. After I left in 2014. Kanye West left, and he kind of crapped on Nike and signed with Adidas. So as he left, I slowly started walking to wearing Adidas stuff. I was purely a Nike baby growing up. So I love the company of Nike. You see, I have it here. This is still one of the artifacts of me working at Nike. You know, we used to throw all of the signage and verbiage away, so I would just keep it. So this is technically a dumpster dive that I've kept from the days of me working at Nike 10 years ago. That's just the type of person I am. Some people may call me a hoarder. I just like to collect things. But I'm rambling. I'm just trying to give you some backstory to understand my relationship to Nike. Like I said, I have slowly but surely slowed down on buying Nikes, but I love Nikes. I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't. But Nike has showed me time and time again who they really are. They're a corporation that uses black people to sell product. Point blank, period. Colin Kaepernick thing was a way to, sell product. Everything Nike is a corporation. And what really made me look at them funny was the way they treated Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving during the pandemic was one of those figures that they were highlighting because he wasn't acquiescing to the rules. Let's just say he was breaking the rules. He was being himself. He was following his heart and following his path. And just like Aaron Rodgers, he didn't want to get the jab, so he was fine for that. He was posting Alex Jones videos about conspiracies and the new order. Kyrie was one of those disruptors during the pandemic that they get back in place, boy. Get back in place, boy. You better follow these rules. And he never did. Then one day, Kyrie Irving posted a Amazon link, a screenshot of an Amazon documentary that he was watching. And I wouldn't say a Amazon documentary, but the documentary was on sale on Amazon. So it was perfectly legal. It wasn't like he was posting something that wasn't generating income for a mega corporation. He just posted a documentary called From Hebrews to Negroes. Some black Israelite stuff. If you don't know about the black Israelites, Google them. That's not what we're here for. There's a group of people who are very powerful who believe that that is their origin story and that's who they are.
I'm not gonna say what race, what people.
I ain't trying to cause no trouble. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not here to be right. I'm just here to be me, right? So Nike basically, I think maybe a few months later, they dropped Kyrie. Their partnership was ending in about 11 months, and they decided to drop him. And for me, I was just like, what? Then Phil Knight came out and said a bunch of different comments that I personally didn't agree with. But that's what corporations do. When you don't fit their narrative, they have the right to drop you. So there's no qualm to Nike. But let's bring it back to 2024, where a certain kid from Compton said,
certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Wow, 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 wow.
Heard you like a young. You better never go to cell block 1. We got allegations of this man, you know, being a PDF file. But there's a lot of dirt on this man's name, and everybody's quiet.
Message.
The internet is providing a bunch of receipts. There's people coming out the woodwork saying this, saying that, saying this, saying that. So Nike, you on the clock. What you gonna do? Nocta ain't really that cool anyway. He had a horrible experience with Jordan Brand, and that was trash. How you get a Jordan Brand contract and it don't really be successful? Nike dropped Kyrie for less. Nothing that he said was anti-Semitic. We don't have to go into the definition of Semitic. We don't have to do all of that. That's just, I don't want to play that game today. That's not a game that I want to play. I just want to say, isn't it funny that the golden boy is on the clock, has got all of this negative press about him, and no sponsor is dropping him? I've watched them drop people for less. Now, people could say, oh, it's just a rap battle. It's just a rap battle. Maybe they don't really care, but it's like they're providing receipts. There is people coming out the woodwork saying this and saying that and saying this. There's been plenty of rumors in the industry that he likes some young. This just didn't come from anywhere. The hard part 6 was him basically trying to defend himself, and it just didn't sound believable. It sounded like a man who was defeated. It sounded like a man who what he's done in the dark has caught up to him. Now listen, I am no saint, y'all, but I'm just saying, Nike dropped Kyrie for less.
Usally A minor.
If anybody besides Drake had this on his jacket right now, it would be drop, drop, drop. That's all you will see. Nike drops some, this drops some, that drop. It would be just drop, drop, because it looks terrible out here. Not even Kendrick fans are like doing this. It's just the internet. I really don't have it for Nike personally. I buy their products if I can get it. I don't even know why I have my sneakers app. Every sneakers account I make, it just doesn't hit. But that's neither here nor there. I've been able to hit stuff that sits or isn't as doesn't sell out as quickly, but that's neither here nor there. But as a person who started this as a sneaker channel, and I am slowly tiptoeing away from this and going into my first love, which is hip hop, I had to bring y'all some type of content about sneakers. I'm not a fan of Nocta. I think Nocta is very boring. I feel as though it's like merch. It's like Nike merch with just Nocta on it. That's just me personally. Like, there's no it's like sweatpants and sweatshirts, and it just has Nocta on it, and like Drake symbols and things like that. It's nothing special. And it sits. A lot of the Nocta shoes sit. I think they cut back production on them because they've been selling out lately, but I've never seen not one human being have them on their feet in the real world. But that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? I think there's a lot of industry games behind the scenes that likes to prop Drake up more than he truly is, because I don't see or hear anybody talk about Virginia Black, which is, why would you name it Virginia Black when you've had beef with black people from Virginia? Pusha T, Pharrell, Chris Brown. All right, whatever. This dude, I'm glad that we're pulling back the layers on Drake. I'm not here to kick him while he's down, but it's just very curious to a company like Nike, who was quickly to come out there and drop Kyrie for expressing his First Amendment right, having the First Amendment right of freedom of speech. He didn't even say nothing. He just dropped a link. I mean, companies support BS all day, but Kyrie can't give you a link to something that he's watching to make you maybe think of it differently. Maybe he was doing that to uplift the black community who has been told they've only been slaves. Listen, this video would be too long if I really got into the nuances of it. But will Nike drop Drake? Over, under. Let's see. Put it in the comment section. What say you? Nike drops Drake. Nike keeps Drake. Over, under. What we doing? Leave it in the comments section. This has been a real one. It's your boy, Read My Soul. They Not Like Us gave me so much motivation to really, really just go ahead and just give it my all. I don't know. It feels like the last season of Earth, right? If there's a movie called Earth, it feels like the last season of it. And I'm just trying to give it my all until the wheels fall off. You should do the same. But what say you? Will Nike drop Drake? Leave it in the comment section. Read My Soul out. Peace.